What is going on? I'm shocked there's nobody here. I had no idea. You'd think there'd be so many people here. But I wanted to test it. I've never done it before. So close this. A lot of interesting stuff over the past 2 days. Did you guys see that? Dennis. Oh my God. You want to talk about somebody that is crucially important to me. Dennis is one of the living legends. Such a guy. That interview was it was breathtaking, man. It's so cool to see a guy like that come on and talk to Star Wars fans. I mean, the dude's been in it since literally 1977. Oh, hey, we got somebody in here. Hi, how's it going? I came on because I wanted to see if anybody wanted to chat about any of the things in my room, any collecting things, stuff like that. I was supposed to go on with Chaco tonight. It doesn't look like it's going to happen. So I figured I'd come on here and shoot the shiz, see if anybody wants to chat or come on or whatever you want to do. So I'm here. Let me know. Let me know in the chat. Else with me, Obi. Come on, bud. Come here. Oh, come on. Come say hi. Oh, this is Obi. ObiWan Kenobi. The doggo. Say hi, boo-boo. He's got a little bit of the light and a little bit of the dark. Hi. Hello. Bring him in my Star Wars room to hang out with me sometimes. Just to say hi to everybody. He's a terrible dog. He's awful. Hello. Oh my God, we got people in the chat. How's it going, guys? Say hi, Obi. Hello. He's saying hi. Yeah, like I was saying, I wanted to pop on and see if anybody had any questions or if you want to hop on the stream and say hi to me, say hi to Obi. Okay, that's enough. Get down. Get down. Good boy. I'm doing great, man. I'm really pumped. That I don't know if you guys were there for the Dennis Muren interview, but that was crazy, man. I mean, the fact that he's been able to get these people on his streets and talk to him is pretty inspirational, man. Lay down. It's cool. It's cool, especially for me because, man, I love making props, and those guys were the original OG dudes. They gave him a vision, and they said there's a model shop down the street, and then here's an old engine out of a P-51. Make a Cantina or make a Millennium Falcon, make an X-Wing, and these guys made stuff out of absolutely nothing. Tank parts, basically. They had like Tiger tanks and stuff, and they glued all the stuff together and made these craft, which is just absolutely incredible. So, you guys have any questions for me? Anything you want to say in the chat? Nothing. Okay. Well, I suppose I should talk about something here. So why don't I start with sabers? Oh, some video plans. Well, I have one just because it was kind of the antithesis for everything that's sort of happened. The thermal detonator. So that's going to be the first one I'm going to drop. I'm going to do it this weekend. The only thing I'm trying to figure out right now is like camera angles and stuff like that, because it's kind of hard to hold a thermal detonator in front of you like this and show you sanding and stuff like that. I do have my camera, so I'm going to try to use that. I've been doing photography for a very long time. I've never actually videotaped myself. I'm usually taking pictures of other people or stuff in nature and things like that. So it's going to be an adventure, and I'm going to try to do some editing and stuff to kind of make it fun. So that's the first one. We're starting out with the detonator. Other than that, I have obviously here. Hold on, I'll grab them. I'll be right back. Give me 1 second. That's not a toy, Bubba. Oh. Other than that, I've got plans for two other ones. So, one that's an easily collectible one. That's kind of fun on the market. Excuse the paint job. I'm trying to stick some Bondo in there to seal some cracks. Just a Death Star from, I want to say, 1980. I found the model on eBay, and I think it cost me like $40. So wasn't very expensive. Super cool though. This is going to take a very, very long time to paint. And the model itself was kind of janky. They called it a snap tight model, and so the seams are just like ridiculously wide. So you take some Bondo, get in there, sand it up, try to clean it up, and then we'll come back with some paint and some primer and kind of get everything squared away. The cool thing about this one is that it comes with a little stand that hooks into the wall, so it actually hangs off your wall like that. So that'll be one. It's kind of tough because I had started on this before Monday, which is when I started my YouTube channel. So it's already got a little bit of work into it, but it's not too far along. So we're going to be doing one of those. And then another one that I'm really excited about, obviously, is... it's too big to fit in the camera. The MPC Falcon. So this is one I was really, really pumped on. Excuse me. Another one that I was kind of well on my way working through. Obviously, you can see it's a little built up already. But the really cool thing about this one is that I was actually able to contact D'Agostini, which are the guys who did the original paint for the Falcon in the movies back in the day. And they do the studio scale D'Agostini, which I could not afford. So I got as close as I could. I found this guy on eBay, another one, this MPC model. Say it was like $40, not that expensive to have, a pretty decent sized Falcon. And it builds pretty well. I don't think it was built to tolerances that are super tight, but you can make it your own. That's the important thing. So there's three. I think the last thing I want to talk about is going to be helmets, because everybody loves helmets. And a lot of the helmets that you get online are pretty expensive. Kyber Craft, a lot of those guys, they make 3D print helmets, and then they sand them down and they'll paint them for you, which is cool. But they're usually about like $240, something like that, which is a little for my liking. So I buy China helmets. Who doesn't love a good China helmet? Sometimes it works. Sometimes it doesn't. It is a risk. Sometimes when you order these helmets straight. This is one that didn't work out. So I'm sure you guys are familiar with short trip, and they don't really look like that. So this one came in a little 12 by 12 box. It was cracked from the get-go, and it looks terrible. I think with a little bit of work, we could probably jet this back out and get the visor back in and make it look pretty. But regardless, I still paid something like $50 for it. So we'll call it an L, but we'll make it a W with a little bit of work. Another Chinese helmet that did not look good, but I've already put the work into, was one from, I think it was called Make Happy Shop. It was there we go. There you go. It's an incinerator trooper helmet. So when this came, it had candy red paint on the front of it. And then instead of any actual weathering, they just took a white paintbrush, boop, 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 and just touched it all over it. So it looked kind of like a high school kid with like gnarly acne. It was not good. And it's probably not my favorite helmet, but we put a little bit of weathering on it and kind of fixed up some of this stuff. So it looks a lot better now. It certainly looks better than it did. And then obviously there's the Black Series helmets and stuff like that. Who doesn't love a good Black Series helmet? But if you can't afford them, there's a great way to go about it. Get on eBay and look around for, some of the Chinese helmets from the Happy Shop and stuff like that. If you guys were there for the the Monday stream with Theory, one of the first things that popped up was the 501st clone helmet. That one I got super lucky. I found it, took a risk on it. I think it was like $75 on eBay. They're up to $120 now, but it is a sure victory on the, and I don't think they're actually ex-Kozer brand. Here, I'll grab it. My dog is going crazy. Hold on. Let me grab this helmet. Oh. This is the branded ex-Kozer Phase 2. 501st, obviously. This one was a win. This big one. I'm super excited about this because when I bought it, I was thinking it was going to be like one of the other two. Really cheaply made, kind of cruddy. Paint job and construction on this is awesome. You can still go on eBay and get one of these for, I think, $120, and they still do free shipping, which is awesome. This is definitely a display helmet unless you're about 15 or 16. They do the padding on the inside and everything, which is super cool. I have a